Good morning. How you doing? I was thinking about something. I've been asking people this for years, and it's kind of funny that it just came up to me to ask you. You know, Let me ask you something. What if when you died, right? I don't. I know. Don't nobody want to think about nothing like that. Don't nobody want to think about when we died. I get it. I know. I got it. Okay, but listen. What if when you died, we? And I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about like, what if when we die, we go before God, and He's nothing like we thought He was. Like we've been looking at all these little images and stuff like that. But what if He's nothing like that? He's nothing but like a sound voice and a bright light, and that's all He is. And He say, uh, "Who am I?" And you get to you go, "Oh God, you're God. You're Jesus, right?" And then He said, "Oh, okay. Who told you that?" And then you be like, "Oh God, I read it in the Bible, that you were Jesus." And He said, "Okay, well, who is Will Smith?" And then you be like, "Oh God, he's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Um, he's the guy that played in uh, Bad Boys. He's a movie actor. He's a writer. He's a dad." And then he say, "Okay, well, what is his wife's name?" And they were like, "Oh, okay, his wife's name Jada Pinkett Smith." And you were like, "Okay, well, what if his kid's name? His kid's name Trey Willow and Jaden Smith." And okay, well, what is his what movies did he play in? Do you name all the movies? What shows did he play in? Do you name all the shows? What books did he write? Do you name all the books? And then you say, what was his titles in those books? Do you name all the titles he wore? And then he say, um, okay, well, it seemed like when it came to Will Smith, you watched everything that he was about. You learned everything that he was about. Or if you know his kids, you know his entire history. But when it comes to me, you only stopped at one thing. Do you know that I existed in all religions? I had many names. I had, many children. I had many prophets. I had many followers. I had many titles. Do you know I was right there with you at all time. I had many faces. But when it came to me, you only stopped at one. But when it came to your idol or somebody that you love to see, you learn everything about them. You never got a chance to know me. You never got a chance to know yourself. Didn't I tell you never would I leave you nor forsake you? Didn't I try to introduce you to meditation? To find me that lives within you? There's 7 billion people before you. But yet you failed to look at the one. And there I was, inside of you. That's deep, isn't it? Finding God that's within you. Don't neglect yourself. Find God. The whole goal and the purpose of God in life is for God to show you how to find your way back to Him in the presence of 7 billion, 8 billion. Love you guys. Stay blessed.